The only active Indian Premier League franchise that have not ever qualified for IPL final. Can they go the distance time around? Ahead of Indian Premier League 2020, here's Delhi Capital team preview for the Shreyas Iyer led side. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Crickhabar and hit the bell icon to get notification instantly. Delhi Capitals have blown hot and cold through the first 12 season of the Indian Premier League. No team has finished bottom of the points table as many times as they have, which is 4 times. They topped the league standing twice and qualified for the playoff only on 4 occasions, but never managed to go beyond that. Their strength in the last few years has been the young tribute of his skipper Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant and the Prithvi Shaw, who defined their run to the top 4 in 2019. They inched past Sunrisers Hyderabad in the closely contested eliminator to register their first ever win in the playoff, but were undone by the mighty Chennai Super King in the qualifier. IPL 2020 Delhi Capital team preview. In theory, a Ajinkya introduction to the setup add more stability to the top of the Delhi's batting order alongside Shikhar Dhawan and the flamboyant Prithvi Shaw. However, with Iyer and Pant having expelled at number 3 and 4 respectively in last edition, it's not a certainty that both Rane and Dhawan will make into the XI. Marcus Stoinis lit up the recent Big Bash League, aggregating a staggering 705 runs at an average of 54.23 for the Melbourne Stars, and he is likely to take the finisher role in the batting lineup that lacks depth. Alex Carey and Simran Hitman also present stiff competition among overseas international, as both have shown their T20 batting prowess in their past. Their bowling striking ability against spin make them tough to look past considering the slow nature of UAE track. Delhi Capital have been guilty of letting go some of the biggest players in the past, most notably David Warner and Avi de Villiers, both of whom have gone on to become pillars of their respective teams. They have arguably done so yet again, releasing 2 of their premier quicks in Trent Boult and Chris Morris. With Chris Oakes having already opted out of the tournament, their fast bowling hopes rest heavily on the shoulder of Kagiso Rabada, who is battling a groin injury. Should Rabada be unavailable, like he was in 2018 and during the second half of the last season, Delhi still have experienced Indian quick of Ishan Sharma, who recently got Arjuna Award, and Mohit Sharma to rely on. But with the former having certain limitation in the shortest format and the latter not being at the best in recent times, there are concerns about how well stocked they were in the best bowling department. Among their spinners, they have the skill and experience of Amit Sharma and are a spin to bank on, the former being the second highest wicket taker in the competition history. Add to the mix the all-round skill of Akshar Patel and the promising Sandeep Lamisane, spin is a definite strength. Lalit Yadav, the all-rounder, could be useful addition, having showed promise on either fronts in his short T20 career, as well as Tushar Deshpande, the light-arm quick who can clock 140 km per hour on a consistent basis. Here is the Delhi Capital squad list for Indian Premier League 2020. With the captain Shreyas Iyer, Ajinkya Rahane, Amit Sharma, Avesh Khan, Akshar Patel, Harshal Patel, Ishan Sharma, Kagiso Rabada, Kimo Paul, Prithvi Shaw, Ravichandran Ashwin, Rishabh Pant, Sandeep Lamisane, Shikhar Dhawan, Alex Carey, Lalit Yadav, Marcus Stoinis, Mohit Sharma, Simran Hitmayer, Tushar Deshpande. And the key player to watch out for this team is Rishabh Pant. Pant have been superb in last 2 year IPLs, hitting 1172 runs at an average of 45.07, taking on some of the best bowler in business. The left-hander will look at the upcoming tournament as an opportunity to further showcase his talent and cement his spot in Indian T20 setup, with the T20 World Cup coming in away. And At number 2, Kagiso Rabada. Rabada was Delhi strike bowler for the majority of last season, finishing as their second highest wicket taker in the competition with 25 scalp at 14.72 average. His raw pace and pinpoint accuracy to go with the ability to deliver in crunch moment makes him a much sought after bowler. With the new ball and at that, his fitness, however, remains a worrying factor. And my prediction for Delhi Capital is bottom 4. Delhi seems to be short on experience, especially in the pace department, which dents their chance somewhat. They do have promising talent in their rank, but the tendency to go flatter at crucial juncture has pursued through the years. That said, the potential of their young stars eager to make a mark under a captain who is slowly taking stride in international cricket can't be discarded. At last, don't forget to give your useful feedback on the video and do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.